Hey. What's going on? This is your boy, KQKC Boxing Network. Now, what a piece of work. Eddie Hearn is trying to sell the EUBANK story of missing Triple G fight due to a photo in his office or his father's office. More in detail right after this. All right, I'm back. I am KQKC Boxing Network. First of all, I want to thank everyone for your patience, your presence, and your super chat, and your PayPal and Cash App. You have been a very, very good chat subscribers, and you are very devoted to helping me grow my channel. And it got good things that's coming your way. Call-ins on Saturday mornings. We're going to grow this channel together. And I want to thank you. Now, the subject at hand. Eddie Hearn, we all know he is a piece of work. We all know what he has done, what he has tried to do. We know he's a pathological liar. You know what? Stop all this fancy terms. We all know he's a fucking liar. All right? He lies through his ass and his mouth. Both got big ass holes. All right? Now, we all know that Chris Eubanks Sr. have history with Eddie Hearn. And you know what the history is. The history is this. Money. That's what it is. See, one thing about the Eubanks, and I'm talking about Sr., he is a very intelligent fighter. Yes, he was great at fighting, but he was great at numbers. And Eddie tried to pull a fast one. Matter of fact, he did. And that's why the going is still going with the beef. But I guarantee you, the UK and Parliament will have the last laugh on this. Let's get down to it. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna give their take, then I'm gonna give my motherfucking take. All right? If that's all right with you. Now, let's get on to it. Now, promoter 8, Eddie the Snake Hearn, because he is a snake. I told you, he's the Black Mamba. No. Don't get it twisted with Roger Mayweather. This is a different type of Black Mamba. This is the one that will kill you. This is the one that will sting you. Will go to your bloodstream faster than fast. Then it will get to your heart. If you gonna get to that anti-venom within 30 minutes, your ass is dead. That's what kind of snake he is. Keep that in mind. Now, Eddie Hearn always had a hard time when it came to negotiating with Chris Eubanks Jr. and his father, of course, Sr. Now, listen to this. In 2016, Hearns was attempting to put together a deal with Eubanks. And I'm talking about Junior, okay? Now, regardless how he fights, come forward, rarely use a jab, fights like a big Sean Porter, just rushes in, no fundamentals, do not know how to box, all he do is know how to brawl. So if you're muscular and your body pushing and dirty tactics don't work, then your ass is out. But that's the way he fought, and that's the way he won many fights over in the UK. Now, his father was a great fighter. He was one of the greats. And his son is trying to mimic him. So, as I move on, like I said, in 2016, HEARN was attempting to put together a deal with Chris Eubanks Jr. As part of a deal with Eubanks Jr. would have called or collided with then unified middleweight world champion Triple G. And they would have fought in the UK, which is home court advantage. Why not? And Triple G was in his prime. He was ready to go. Now, the deal never came together. Now, this is the kicker. This is the almighty big-ass lie I ever heard. See, boxing finna open up now, all right? They said in June, okay? June or the end of June, okay? New York, they already doing it. California, everybody doing it. Now, this is the head off any other. Look, I know liars. Not that I'm one, but I can read them a mile away. The first time he stepped on U.S. soil, we know he was lying. There's no way he was going to be the best promoter in this country. First of all, you don't know this country. You was educated in this country and your ass left. You see, you compare to Al Heyman. Al Heyman even haven't touched his money yet. They haven't put a salary cap on his money yet. His spending. But they put one on yours. And what you got to show for it? Brandon Rios? Demetrius Andre? Fucking Katie Taylor? Well, I can go on and on, but you know, ain't about that failure. It's about this lie. And this lie consists of Triple G. Now, the deal never came together, and I'm going to tell you why. With then IBF welterweight champion Kell Brooks accepting the monetary terms. Brooks jumped at the chance to jump up 2 weight classes to fight Triple G. Now, we all remember when him and Earl got ready to fight, he kept bragging that he fought Triple G. And Earl and Derek had to say, look, why are you bragging on a fight that you lost? That you got your ass whooped? That you got your orbital bone broken in your eye? Why are you bragging about it? That's nothing to brag about. Hello. Now, let me move on. And first of all, I want to say shout out. Oh, shout out to everybody over at Boxing Scene. Now, Eddie's father, the Grand Wizard himself, the Ku Klux leader over there in the UK. You know, like I told you all, racism ain't over with. They just took off the sheets, put on the ties, but still do the devious shit. That's all. That's all. Now, Barry Hearn had promoted Eubanks Sr. in the 1990s. All right? Now, if explained by Eddie, now, this is Eddie Hearn. He's saying that in order to close the agreement with Eubanks Jr., negotiation on behalf of his son, Senior, was doing. He was demanding a particular photo. Now listen up, and please, this is very important. Listen up. He was demanding a particular photo in Barry Hearn's office. Now, this is funny as a motherfucker, right? And it was a photo that he, the elder Hearn, fuck that elder shit, the old ass grand wizard Barry Hearns, refused to to part with. Other words, he didn't want to get rid of it. He wanted to keep it right there on the wall, like he made these motherfuckers. He didn't make nobody. God damn it. Except for ass kissing Dylan White, the one that I told you yesterday, shaped like an egg, right? Small at the top, round in the middle, and skinny at the motherfucking bottom. Huh? Somebody. That's right. I'm gonna tell this shit. I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck. All right. Now, so I was trying to do a deal with Chris EUBANK Jr. Now, it was me, Chris EUBANK Jr. and Chris EUBANK Sr. negotiating a deal. Now, we agreed on all the terms of the deal. Okay, great. But Eddie Hearn told BBC Live, according to TalkSport, then Chris Sr., all right, Chris Sr. looked at me and said, Edward, because he's very educated, very proper, or he just put on phony ass airs, okay? Let's call it what it is, y'all. Shit, y'all know me. You know I'm going to call it like it is. Now, he might be educated. He might be talking this way, pronouncing his S's out loud. It's like this. It's, see, you got to specialize this and this. You know what I mean. One of these property uppity motherfuckers, right? Knowing damn well you don't know a caviar from a motherfucking catfish. So shut the fuck up. Man, niggas be killing me with that bullshit. Alright? Well, anyway, I ain't gonna, that's for another time and another fucking video. But listen, let me get to this shit. Alright? Now, like I say, they agreed on all terms. This Chris EUBANK Sr. looked at me and said, look, Edward. Now, he don't call him Eddie. He call him Edward. And we should do too. Or maybe the snake. Anyway, there was one more thing he said. In your father's office is a picture of me punching Nigel Benn. It also has the official scorecards from that fight. You must remove that picture and give it to me. If you do, I will sign the deal. So I'm like, okay, I just given you a lot of money. And over in the UK, they don't say lot, they say load. All right? So let me just refresh that. I just gave you a load of money and everything you want, and now you want a picture off the wall of my dad's office, my dad's the grand wizard of them all? Just say it, Eddie. Just say it, baby. We know what he is. We know how he made that statement against Dylan White and how he cheesed. Hey, you right, master. Ass kissing motherfucker. Don't forget, I ain't gonna forget about you, Ishay. Your ass is coming tomorrow. All right? Now, so, with that said, which I don't believe in a million years. I don't give a fuck you give me $1 million to believe it. I'm not going to believe it. So, like I said, he was like, okay, I did all that. So, yes, this is correct. He said, okay, sounds all right to me. Went into my dad's office. All right, Dad. It was quite painful, but we done the deal. Just one deal. that picture over there, can we have that? And he said, well, what do you mean? I said, well, EUBANK Senior said, if you give him the picture, the deal is done, he said. Then the Grand Wizard himself said, tell EUBANK to go and stick it up his ass. Hello. Oh, hello. That's my favorite picture in the world. Now, wonder why. But, again, he said, hey, tell him he can stick it up his ass. Then, you know what? That deal was off. You see? He said, then there is no deal because the picture will paint 1,000 words. And this is part of the deal. A major moment to secure the paperwork. And I just said, leave me alone and go away. And we will never work together again. No deal. Now, you tell me, baby. You tell me. How does that sound? Does that sound realistic? Coming from an educated man? Coming from an ex-fighter? Had everything he wants. Just got a load of money. Just got a great deal. And he asking for a picture of him and fight somebody else. And the deal is off. Eddie, you full of shit. This is another example of the great Eddie Hearn. The great that's going to take over America. He ain't shit. He would never be shit. Now, I told you, and I'm going to keep telling you, I do not bring parents, kids, into the problem I have with fighters. But Barry injected himself in this. He is the Grand Wizard / CEO of Matchroom Boxing. What he said basically goes. Well, he gave over the everyday activities to his lying-ass son. That's a combination. That's a combination. And they go good together. They mesh together. Father and son for one. Liar and racist for two. Because when you're a racist, you're going to lie and say, I love black people. I got one black friend I work with and I talk with all the time. We hang out together. Oh, really? That's what they say. So I'm here to tell you people, if you run into this article, if you run into this rambling on social media, keep in mind what K motherfucking C said. It's a lie. A grown man with a son will have a great high payday. Had all the trimmings that they wanted. They wanted them bad. But just one picture, one funky ass picture, and you close the deal, you lying your ass off. That's all I'm going to say. Right now. Wait till 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time today. Oh, baby. We're going to talk about it. I told you. I'm not those creators. I talk boxing. I told you all. Boxing is still going on. They don't realize that. But it is. I'm not talking about nobody specific, but some people are not creative. I can talk boxing all day long. And trust me, I would have had 4,000 subscribers right now if it weren't for the pandemic. Because you know my shit ain't for no kids. So kids are home. Wives are at home. People listen to me when they work from home or work a different shift. But that's all right. Got KQ, KC, never wavered and never motherfucking will. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC Boxing Network. Feel free right now and subscribe. Hit the icon bell. That way you will get notified each and every time I do a video, a live stream, or both. I come on Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Then Saturday mornings, I come on at 10:30. And that's a.m. Central Time. And Sunday mornings, I come on at 8 a.m. right on for Non-International Boxing Talk. It's a show that's for 45 and older. It's called OG Boxing Talk. That's right. I am your co-host. Blood Boxing is your co-host. Cali Enigma is your co-host. Drew Titan is your co-host. And for Non-International is your host. So with that, you got a show coming today, baby. So shout out to the almighty, the almighty LDBC. I'm on to the next one. Assalamu alaikum. Peace be unto you.